I don't know what to say anymore. Because now, everything that slips past my lips is magnified by megaphone or microphone. Whether or not I ask for my voice to be amplified is irrelevant, because now I'm the mouthpiece of a religion. One girl, barely 2 decades into this world, speaking on behalf of 1.6 billion people, individual people with different colors and names and opinions, all billed under the name Muslim, the name terrorist. And I'm ashamed. Because you tell me that my hand's the one that pulled the pin out the grenade. It's my gun spraying bullets, my prayers that slay thousands of people the world over. I'm ashamed because you think it's written into my religion. You can see it on my skin, burden on our backs. We're the new atlas holding up worlds and words as they unfurl on top of us, crush us, kill us with this weight of being a terrorist, a monster, a Muslim. But why is it that when white people commit the biggest acts of terrorism, we don't second guess them? We don't pull them aside at airports or follow them in cars, don't tear their headscarves off them and ask if they eat bacon and frequent bars, knowing full well they don't, knowing that it's haram. But all of this sharam, this shame we feel terrorizes us, even though we read the Quran and heed the Adhan and pray in rows so straight they look like the ranks of angels and raise money for charity and practice piety and modesty and moderation, but they hate us anyway. Want to kick us back to where they think we belong. Can't even decide whether they want to kill us or bomb us or kill our children playing out in dusty roads in dusty countries where no one cares about the deaths of 42 civilians, much less the deaths of 1.6 billion collective identities, because they're not white enough to merit prolonged attention. All we hear are the mentions of 2 men with rifles who don't qualify as disciples of a religion whose name is peace. They're ripe for the evening news, and the rest of us get the abuse for it. They never mentioned that we created algebra. We invented perfume. We had female caliphates. We watched the stars and the moon with our telescopes and astrolabes and knowledge of astronomy centuries and centuries ago. They don't know our past, recognize our present, recognize that people wear their faiths in different ways. So if all you see is a bearded enemy or a black mask with no face, here's a face. Next time you read about a Muslim, think of me. Look at my hand. Could you picture a gun in it, pointed at you? I turned it on myself before I pulled the trigger because I love you, I respect you, I value you. It's what I was taught by my parents, God and the Quran too, and I refuse to let the few who do harbor hatred in their hearts speak for me. I'm staging a coup on ISIS. We'll redefine what it means to be a Muslim anew, and I'm begging you to picture me. And if you're the kind of person who can picture a gun pressed in my palm, then I already understand the way your mind works. How it turns out perverse generalizations of religion, no thoughts given to children who grew up on streets in Saudi or the city, spat on by Westerners, gunned down by Western governments. You could never understand the absurdness of this endless cycle of violence. All you recognize is difference, otherness. Don't understand how both internalize the hate and join the ranks of Islamic State and wear the black and the veils and disguises, but try. Look into my eyes and tell me I'd cock the pistol back and let the bullet fly.
Yeah.